Alright, and we are live. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Tiny home.
Hello.
Alright, so we're going to have a short session tonight. Stuff came up. Malwyn, the previous cleric, is going to go with the camp followers to escort them back to town. Just to help ensure.
Malwyn's the priest we found out in the jungle being attacked by some undead,
No.
and we took her to the fort.
No.
No,
Malwyn was the
Malwyn.
previous character.
Yeah,
Oh,
her actual character.
sorry. Okay.
Yes, despite all his faith in this god and him trying to recruit everybody, he's running away.
He's not running away. He is valiantly assisting the sick and wounded to get back to town safely.
It's a tactical retreat.
Alright, and on the map, you are at Camp Vengeance. Somebody's breathing. Their mic's too close. From Camp Righteous, it looks like the rough area that you're going to is 80 to 90 miles away. So it's about a 9-day trek, assuming no problems.
Okay. Speaking out of character for a moment, briefly, since we're losing our cleric, and other than the paladin who's going to be doing a lot of fighting, I would assume I'm going to have to take on more of a healing role, so I should probably shift some of my spells to healing.
That's mostly what I got is healing.
Okay, so you're still mostly healing? Okay.
Yeah, you might have more slots than I do, but that's mostly what mine are, all support stuff.
Okay. So I'm
just stabbing.
I do have cure wounds prepared. So I can use any slot for that and cast it at a higher level if I need to. Okay. I don't think I need to. And I have lesser restoration usually, so okay. Cool. Okey dokey.
Right.
We also have a decent collection of healing potions too.
Sweet.
There's four of them inside the pouches.
Okay. Do we have an inventory for that pouch?
I could probably make one. The only thing I put in there was the potions. I could put one up.
I mean, like a way for the party to see what's in that shared pouch.
You have a party inventory in the handouts. I can create a second one just for the pouch.
Okay. If we can edit the party inventory, I don't see why we can't put it in there.
If we wanted to be more explicit what's in the pouch, but either way.
Party inventory, got it. Okay. That's right, the Javelin of Lightning is there. Okay. Edit.
Oh, we didn't give the Javelin of Lightning to what's his name? Starts with a T.
Taban?
Gladiator. Yeah. If he's the one that uses a javelin, and if he has a magical weapon, that's probably not a bad idea. And I don't think anybody else cares for it.
Shared pouch. And you said there were 4 cure wounds in there?
4 potions of healing.
Potions of healing. 1 frog.
So javelins are simple weapons, so almost anybody should be able to use them.
I'm not sure how that little gray area was made, but hey, I just tabbed it in. Okay. Cool.
And the Javelin of Lightning is in the basic compendium on Roll20, it should be. Everybody should be able to see it.
Is that grayed out area like undistributed stuff for the most part, or just a list of the stuff we found? The money, I mean, and gemstones
I think it's
and
just.
stuff.
I think it's just a list.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how it got grayed either, but okay.
I like the buttons and the misc humanoids. But anyway.
Do you want me to move the money to the shared pouch for everybody until we distribute it? That way, any thieves among us have easy access to our shared inventory.
Yeah.
Or as well as the druid who thinks it might be a good idea to spend all of our gold to buy a small parrot out of slavery.
And it flies
Nothing
away
wrong
back
with that.
to the cellar. It's a trick parrot.
No.
Oh, it's a trick parrot.
Yep. You buy it, and it immediately goes back to where you bought it from.
Oh, it's that bird Jerry Reed tried to buy. Alright, so you're traveling with Taban and Azaka and Artis and Dragonbait. You have a very big traveling group.
Yes.
So stuff tends to leave you alone for the most part.
We don't look weak and easy meat.
No, and you don't run across, there's been no undead since you left. There's been a few things that you hear out in the distance that doesn't seem to get close, like animals and stuff, but you make a lot of noise so they don't approach you. Let me get my days here. Days traveled. So 15 was at Camp Vengeance. 16 is when you left.
Okay. I'll mark off
For some
another.
reason that looks blank to me. I'm not sure why.
What looks blank?
The day's traveled note and the shared pouch note both look blank to me. Is there some visibility issue?
Oh.
Permissions?
Nope.
Or
Nope, nothing hasn't been added yet to the shared pouch.
Oh yeah, I just put a little section in the party inventory.
Yeah, I created a shared pouch just now. If you guys want
I
to
will
use
cut
it.
and paste.
I'll transfer it over.
Okay, go ahead.
And is the trade days traveled handout supposed to have anything on it?
I am keeping track in the DM section on that, GM notes. If you guys want to make notes yourselves on things that happened, you can use the other side. Alright, so on day 16 you leave Camp Vengeance. On day 21. The weather has been rainy and misty at times, sunny at other times. Who would be... Is anybody scouting ahead? Or are you guys staying mostly with Azaka?
I would expect to be scouting ahead.
Okay.
Not super far, but
I will
slightly ahead of everybody.
in leopard form probably, or panther form, sorry. And I will also be using in between forms. I'll use my Druidcraft spell to tell what the weather will be like in the near future. So keep an eye on the weather with it.
Okay. In leopard form, are you staying near ears, or are you spreading out and keeping some distance between you?
I think, Ears, why don't we take like a little flanking bit? So you go off to one side, I'll go off to the other, but we stay ahead of the party.
Sure.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
But I don't think I want to get more than like 50, 60 yards from the party.
That's fine.
For the most part.
Yards of feet.
In the jungle that's really far away. There's so much stuff in a jungle.
Yeah.
So like
when
60
the
yards
mist
is a
rolls
lot.
in, 50 yards is the limit of your. No. 30 feet.
Yeah.
But most of the time, 50 yards is the extent of visibility with brush and cover and stuff like that getting in the way. But not so far that you can't stop and wait a few minutes for them to come into view or turn around type of thing.
Listen for them.
All right.
Actually, realizing that I have the dagger of warning, I probably stay within 30. Most of the time, I stand within 30 feet, and when there is something to investigate, I move further out.
Okay. In that case, both of you make me a perception check.
I can do perception, theoretically.
Oh. Am I currently in panther form?
I percepted.
Probably. Is there a time limit for that?
I have a couple hours, and then I shift, and then when we do a short rest, I get them all back. So, a couple hours.
So I will roll a d20, and if it's 8 or under, you're currently in the time frame when you're in a leopard. Oh, so you're in regular form at the moment.
Okay. Gracias. I will roll. Perception. There we go.
All right. So just for sake of travel, I'm assuming as you guys are traveling west, Ears is about 30 feet or 30 yards away.
So if there's nothing of interest to investigate, then 30 feet. And then if there's something like oh, let's see what that is, I move further out and then kind of wait for everybody to catch up.
So you're traveling about 30 feet away, and you would be to the left of the party up ahead of them, and Twillin will be to the right of the party, so slightly northward, and a little farther away probably. And both of you here to the south-ish. So for Ears, it would be to your ahead and to your left, and for Twillin, it'd be straight to your left, southward of you. You hear some strange grunts. It sounds humanoid. It doesn't seem like an animal grunting. And can't tell how far away, but maybe, say from Ears about 50 feet, from Twillin maybe 75 feet.
I'll gesture back to the group, kind of get somebody's attention and say shush, hold up my finger to my mouth, great for podcasting. And then, point that I'm going to go investigate and sneak over kind of.
I'd probably make a soft snarling sound like a cat, and I'm currently in gnome form, and then I'll start slowly, stealthily going in that direction.
Okay, both of you give me stealth rolls then. Back in the traveling party, Artist Simber is sitting there with his dagger lying on the flat of his palm, and the dagger is pointing to your right. And every once in a while, he kind of spins it with his other hand. He flicks it, and it kind of starts to spin using the jewel that's in the hilt as a pivot point or whatever. And it'll spin a few times and stop with the point pointing north.
You just
then he
looking
sheathes
at this thing?
Yeah. He takes it out every once in a while, gives it a spin. It stops pointing to the right. He, does it again to verify, and then he nods and sheaths it.
What exactly is that?
Oh, works as a compass.
Oh. So you can tell direction with it.
I know which way north is. Most of the time. Occasionally it doesn't work, but mostly anti-magic areas, I guess. So when it doesn't work, then I worry. When it does work, sometimes I worry if I don't know where I'm going.
That's a useful little tool.
That is helpful. I pretty much know where the port is at all times, but that is about it. Considering the port is generally north or hopefully northeast of us, then we should be okay.
You know where the port is?
Yes.
That's interesting.
So
what do we find or what finds us?
Yeah, it's like, but we're going in the right direction then. Well, I'm sorry.
I don't know which direction we're going, and Azaka, we are going in the right direction.
See, then we're going in the right direction.
And let's see, dragon bait. He smells of
the right direction.
Kind of lemon.
Lemon?
Lemon.
I think that's the first time you said lemon for him.
Yeah.
I don't know what that one.
He's kind of marching along. He's exuding a scent of lemon.
Has he done that before?
Not in your recollection.
What does that one mean?
Happiness, contentment, amusement, maybe.
Oh, okay.
All right, the two of you that are scouting. Let me see your stealth rolls there. Okay. So it's kind of midday. And dang it, I didn't bring your tokens over. I should just populate every map with the tokens. Let's see, Twillin and Ears. So as you guys are sneaking up on it, you hear a bit of grunting and what starts to sound like very loud eating. So if you've heard animals that eat loudly, it's almost what it sounds like.
I will climb up a tree to get a better vantage point if we think we're near enough for that to help.
Yeah, I'm not going to climb up any tree yet, but
Climb all the trees.
I don't know how close I need to get to see whatever it is making the noise.
I forgot how to move just some players onto the map, but there you go. So,
You have to move their names from the very bottom, and then you can move them to the map, like their lower names under that, and they'll drag them up. I learned that the other day.
okay.
Is that the case?
Well, you can all
Never
be there
knew
for
that.
the moment.
Huh.
So you're in the upper right corner of the map, and looking to the south, kind of past the trees, there's a rather large clearing, and there seems to be 3 groups of people, humans, kind of gathered in 3 separate packs, hunched over close to the ground, and based on the head motions and the arms, it seems like they are sharing a feast, each group individually sharing a feast of some sort. Very loudly.
Feast it is?
Go ahead. Say that again.
Can I see what there is feasting on?
We'll get to that in a moment. Most of them are facing away from you or to the sides and are covered by their allies, but every once in a while, on one of the far ones that is facing you, you notice a blue triangle on its forehead, and what's your passive perception? 16?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything on the map.
No, you won't yet. Hold on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Actually, global
You have an
illumination,
echo.
you should.
Your thing turned back on.
Oh, hold on. Sorry about that.
Yeah, let me bring in all the other tokens. You're just not actually in this spot yet.
No problem. I thought there was something wrong with my Roll20.
It's global illumination, so you all should see something, but just in case. It went and pasted some off the top.
What the? Uh-oh. We're getting duplicates.
Yeah. Let me clean those up real quick. When I pasted the first time, I was too close to the top of the map, and some of them got off of the map. Alright, everybody should just have one on there now.
Oops.
And I'll put Artist and Dragon Bait there too. All right. So, as one of them kind of leans up, or the other one's hunched down, you see blue triangles on the foreheads of the ones that are facing you. And it seems like, most of the meat or whatever is down on the ground, but every once in a while, one of them turns and pokes at its neighbor with an arm. And that one over there seems to have like a humanoid leg that's half
Nice.
eaten.
All right, ears.
Oh,
We've been doing a lot of the heavy work lately, so and Fixer, we'll let you handle this.
Well, only Ears and Twillin are seeing this at
Yeah.
the moment. Everybody else is hiding back or holding back.
Yeah, I'll head back to the group and mostly to Azaka relay. Oh well, yeah, relay what I saw of the blue triangles on the forehead. I mean, Taban might know something, and so could the rest of them. But what do you make of that?
Blue triangles? I have not
Yeah, right
seen
on
blue
their
triangles.
forehead. Strange. Seem to be feasting on someone?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna want to make friends or have them over for dinner.
They're eating people?
Something humanoid.
Interesting.
We might want to steer clear.
Twillin is keeping an eye on them, but not approaching. And I'm basically waiting for the party to have reasonably gone past, if they want to bypass it.
Is there reasonably enough a way to get around them without,
Oh yeah,
being
they're
much?
far enough away that you can sneak by them easy.
Yeah, they're eating people. I don't think that's something we need to deal with at the moment.
Unless we have an easy way and a safe way to investigate closer, but I'm not sure if we do. And if Azaka is not familiar, and the Dragon Bait is not familiar.
Well, I know there are cannibals that plague the jungle, but I do not know why a blue triangle would be significant.
So cannibals are common?
In places.
I'll look at Azaka. Are they usually around this area?
They can be found anywhere.
Okay. So not out of place. They're eating. So let's, they've killed whatever it is that they're eating, so I don't think we're saving anyone. I'm assuming you didn't see captives or anything like that. Correct?
Didn't seem to, no.
No, you didn't see captives.
Okay. Yeah, let's avoid them. We will go over.
As the only reason one might have to stick around is to see once they leave if there are any clues of who was the victim.
Not
But
that
I
important.
don't know if probably not.
So you bypass them?
Yeah, I don't want to deal with cannibals.
I don't see
Yeah.
any reason
Okay.
not to.
Continuing on the way, you maintain your scouting distance, and after about an hour after you've passed them, you start to see corpses. Not a lot of them. At first, you see one corpse kind of off to the distance, and looking a little closer, it seems to be an old zombie. And oddly enough, this zombie looks like it has been eaten as well.
Ooh.
Huh.
Oh, well, okay.
And then after, say, another hour or so, you come across a few skeletons and zombies, and the zombies look like they've been dismembered after being destroyed. And there's an arm that has, it has a hand still, and most of the flesh has been eaten off of that bone.
Eh,
I think our cannibals were getting hungry.
Oh,
And not
eating
very
undead.
picky.
Yeah, eating undead, not good.
Not good for undead, that's for sure. Enemy of our enemy? I don't know.
I've landed in a moral quandary that I don't have an answer for.
Well, I'm not any zombies, that's for sure.
Look,
No,
if
it's like they're eating people, which is not good.
It's usually frowned
But-
upon in polite society.
But if
But
they're undead,
They're eating undead, so they're killing my greatest enemy. Is it like what the hell? I'm happy we're walking away. I don't have to figure out where I stand.
just keep our ears out and our eyes out to make sure we don't stumble upon them. We seem to be in
Indeed.
their territory. Let's be
Yes.
cautious. I'm sure they will not stop to think about us. They will probably just, or try at least.
Mm. Well, we just have Fixer be our spokesman.
I don't know if I play my cards right. They might think I'm their god.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
A
If
possibility.
somebody asks you if you're a god, say yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna keep
All right.
keep an eye out for any sort of activity.
Yeah, you don't run into any more of them. And the rest of the day passes uneventfully.
And there was evening and there was morning, day 22.
Okay. Did we manage to catch some rain?
Yes.
Okay, so we're not running low on water or anything. Okay.
No, not yet.
We also
Okay.
have the alchemy jug, so if we start running low on water, we can do that. We can produce 12 gallons. No, sorry, 8
No,
gallons of fresh water.
We also have spellcasters who can do stuff. I'm not worried about
Yeah.
fixing the situation. I just wanted to know if the situation was there.
But yeah, meanwhile, with the alchemy jug, we can produce other things.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. A lot of mayonnaise, but that's a different campaign. Um,
Okay.
Can't
Oil
make
is always
tuna fish
useful.
salad without the mayonnaise.
I was thinking dinosaur
or the
salad.
tuna fish.
Well, you got zombies. You can make a pseudo tuna fish.
Mm.
Well, I mean, if we kill a dinosaur, we can have the equivalent of a chicken salad sandwich.
There you go. Meanwhile, I think beer is probably the order of the day.
Okay, we're in a jungle with dinosaurs. How many deer you think are actually running around out here?
Beer. Beer.
Oh,
with a
beer.
Alchemy jug makes that. Only 4 gallons a day, but something.
I'll be perfectly honest. We see a deer out here. I ain't fucking with it because that is the most badass creature in the goddamn jungle.
Yeah, beer's not a bad idea.
It's a disguised unicorn. Yeah. Beer, wine. Unless we need oil, which acid, we don't really have anything useful to put it into. But I figure we do that in the evening if nothing else came up.
All right. So that night, you guys find a place to set up camp.
Mm-hmm.
You may take your
now
rest.
Zaka doesn't have to leave.
She still does occasionally, though. But at least now she doesn't hide the fact. And then midway through the next day, okay, your weather sense tells you tomorrow is going to be extreme rainy.
Okay. Let the others know.
And dawning that day, it is hot. A lot hotter than normal. And with the rain from yesterday, it is very humid, and it is even raining today. So long distance travel will give everybody exhaustion. So
I
you
was
can-
going to suggest, why don't we look for a high ground or someplace drier than usual and like hang out for most of the day there.
So you want to camp out to avoid walking through the rain?
If we know approximately when it's going to be the most rainy, let's find a place ahead of time and get under cover or, out of the muck, and then slow our pace down during the day just to avoid some of the ick. So don't do long distance travel. Do short distance travel.
So like half speed
Yeah.
average.
Azaka, how many more days do you think before we arrive?
5 or 6. If we go slow today, maybe
Another
7.
day. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's still safer travel in this muck. We don't. Yeah, we'll keep an eye out for a good place that's kind of dry, so we're not like completely exhausted, and try to take a extended rest. If the rain lets up a little bit, then we'll travel.
Okay. All right. So trying to find a spot to get out of the way. There's a trail that kind of seems to get a little higher. Can you all see the map very well, or should I turn on the light?
I see grayscale.
I see my
Well, I
tokens
see
on a black
grayscale.
screen.
I see my token on black screen as well.
Did it change?
Now
Yes.
we can see.
Now I can.
Okay. So just pretend that you can't see through the bushes.
Okay.
Is that a rough approximation of the scouting? Actually, yours would be, I think, closer, and Twillin would be the farther one.
I'd also probably be climbing on top of things and getting high vantage points rather than following along the low path.
All right, so somewhere
fine.
in the center, then you may put yourself on a rock or
Yeah.
a tree.
Yep. I'll go along the rocks there. I don't see which one of those are trees, but
The palm fronds. No,
oh, okay.
Twillin is
Yeah,
right
okay.
there.
Okay.
Don't go too far ahead. as something happens here.
I should.
Alright, everybody may roll initiative. Let me clear the turn order. As the dagger of warning starts making a noise.
Plum, 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 plum.
At least nothing's changed.
Nice.
Hey, look, I got a good one. What happened there?
Mine's about normal.
Oh, I forgot I have an advantage. It just doesn't translate in. Nope. I'll keep the first one. Slightly better.
That's about usually what my initiative's at there, but I was a little bit higher.
Alright, there's Azaka.
Wait. Why did it
Taban
go?
already.
I rolled for Taban. Yeah, he
Okay.
got a 9.
21. I had the 21. I'll keep the first one.
So this might be the first time Artis has heard the dagger of warning? Or no, he heard it before.
Probably.
So you're climbing around and Twillin is... oops, hold on.
I have my boots. I forgot.
Okay, so you're traveling along and the dagger starts to make its alarm and nothing seems to happen. Everybody kind of goes on alert and nothing obviously seems to happen yet. Nexus, what do you wish to do?
So we heard the alarm go off, basically, or whatever it is.
Yes.
But nothing immediately popped.
Correct.
I will whisper to... I guess I'll just tell everybody, take some cover. Yeah, so take cover. We'll see what appears. I don't know what it is, but we'll until something arrives, we'll hide for a moment.
Okay.
And I will hide in a bush right there. Those are some bushes right there, right?
Yep, those are bushes right there. Moving is moving. Do you wish to ready an action of some sort?
I don't know what kind of thing it would be. I suppose.
You cut out.
Oh, I suppose I'll just ready a chill touch for something.
Okay, so that you have to cast and maintain concentration.
Actually, yeah. Actually, I'll actually ready frostbite. No, I think let's do that. But okay, that's
All right, Twillin.
Okay, Twillin the Panther is going to. That's right. I gotta hold down a different key. No. He wants to move over and jump up onto that rock and sniff the wind, see if he can scent anything.
Give me a perception check.
I have advantage on smell perception. And same roll, 14.
Okay. Nothing seems to smell out of the ordinary. And
Okay.
I guess I can't edit it. Never mind. I was going to try to give you control of the panther, but it doesn't seem to want to work.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Azaka kind of crouches and goes still and starts to look around, and she somewhat stealthily kind of moves over this way into cover. Thrak, you are up.
Wait, what happened to ears?
Did I pass?
Yeah, she was going before Azaka.
Next. Oh! I must have hit the forward arrow twice. Ears, you may go.
Ears is gonna hop down behind this boulder. Hide. Is this, now that I have my new boots, is this dependent on moving silently? This stealth roll?
That's up to you.
Then I'll say yes, because then we get advantage.
Well, it depends on if something can see you better than hear you. Let's
Okay,
see.
well,
You want to hide for sneak attack?
I want to hide and then ready action to shoot something if it's hostile, move towards us.
Let me take a quick look.
What are you looking at? Boots?
Yeah.
Or something else? I can paste them into the there. Well, so if it relies on moving silently, then you can take the second number. If it doesn't, then you can take the first, and you don't even need to let me know, I guess.
Yeah, this would be visual, not moving silently, I think.
Okay.
Because you want to try to avoid being seen, whereas instead of being seen and not heard.
Sure.
All right, so Thrak, you may go.
I'll be perfectly honest. It's probably in my best interest to just stay still.
Okay. All right. look something up real quick.
I shoot it.
A troubleshooter sees trouble and then shoots it.
Yes.
Sounds about right.
Okay. On Fixer, you may go.
I think I'm going to take the advice of some of everybody else. I'm just going to kind of stay where I am and kind of duck behind my little robot bear and wait for something to pop out. Don't move, big guy.
Artis, draws his dagger and kind of looks around quietly, but kind of shrugs. And then Nexus.
So, guessing nothing happened in the last
No.
round?
Hold on. For you. I believe a 25 hits.
Yeah, I can't. I don't think I can avoid
The
that.
bushes come alive, and these tentacles kind of reach out of
I shoot him.
seemingly
Son
the tree
of a-
you're hiding in.
Of course. Is it 21 damage?
And it is... No. I haven't rolled... Oh,
Average
wait.
is 21.
That's the average. I haven't actually rolled it.
Oh, the average is
Oh, no,
20.
no,
Oh
no.
my gosh.
Looks like
This is
first you're grappled, then if you're not freed.
Yeah. So,
You might-
on a hit, it does... Where is it? There. 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you are grappled. Until the grapple ends, you are restrained and you take 6d6 poison damage at the start of each of your turns.
yeah, someone needs to free me before I die. That's
And
what's going to
then-
happen.
What did you annoy?
When the vine came alive, it is now
a vine.
visible.
I shoot it.
Here I said hide in the take cover, and of course the cover is what's killing me.
Of course.
The cover is killing you, so the readied actions may happen. Oh,
Yep.
roll concentration.
Yeah, roll concentration for me, right?
DC 10.
That's just a con check, right?
Con save.
A con save.
Alright, you maintain your spell, so you may cast your spell.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, and you're first, so go ahead.
It has to make a save. It has to make a con save.
Alright, what's the spell?
Oh my gosh! Oh, 1 damage if it fails.
Con saves for everyone. Is Frostbite one of the ones that give him disadvantage on attack? Not that it would have helped in this case.
No, because he made the save anyway, so it's
Alright, so your frostbite attacks it and seems to have no effect.
No effect. Oh wait, 'cause it's safe.
No,
Okay,
1 point.
I shoot it, and I'm hidden.
Actually,
Well-
you are hidden behind rocks on the other side. You have no line of sight.
Oh, what? Oh, isn't it like through here?
Yeah, you're on the other side of those
I mean,
rocks.
How tall are the rocks? I had the impression that I can kind of peek over them. No.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that was my intention.
So
Never
your
mind then.
rated action doesn't go just yet, but hold on. You will get your chance.
Okay. Well, I'll set that over my back
Because
anyway.
also on 12, Twillin.
Yep.
Vines lash out at you. Does an 18
Okay.
hit?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so you take 14 damage and are grappled and restrained.
I turn back into a gnome.
Alright, so that one makes itself known. You may shoot that one.
Okay. Well, I technically rolled. Should I roll again?
Yeah, roll again.
I'll take it. That's a little better.
Okay.
And that seems to have that sort of reach.
Yes.
That's insane.
And is this an action? Okay, yeah, it's an action. Alright, so those are those two. Taban, you may have Taban act.
Taban will come and save me. Haha. Because
Mm.
I'm going to die if he doesn't. So he will run up into that vine and kill the vine. I should have enough movement for that, right?
Kill, huh?
He could just run up to there. Will that work? Did you
Yes.
move him?
I think you got stuck on the tree. Oh, there.
There. He can go hit there, right?
Yes, he may.
Swing his spear at it.
He gets 3 attacks.
Yes. So the first one is a 19. The second one is a 12. And the third one is a 12.
Sadly, the 12s miss.
Alright, so just 12 points of damage.
I do not like this thing.
Yeah, considering if this thing rolls really good on this damage on my turn, I'm going to.
Alright, Dragon Bait. Dragon Bait cannot get there. So
Can he get to
Dragon
me?
Bait, no.
Oh, that's not good.
He is going to double move though. Actually, let me start over. He is going to go this way, but he has to double move to get up there. No, he does not. Okay. I miscalculated. He is going to go up there and on the way draw his his longsword. And he is going to take a two-handed slice though. Twice. 15 will hit. And a 19 will hit. Everybody within... what is the duration? 10 feet. Anybody within 10 feet of dragon bait has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Cool.
Damn my mouse. Alright, so it's not radiant or undead, so 6 on one. And 8 on the other.
And what does he smell like? Of.
He smells like... where is it? Baked bread.
Okay.
Alright, Nexus, you are up. We need a saving throw.
Up for now.
Oh no,
Oh, I
wait,
get-
hold on. Until the grapple ends, your restraint takes at the start of each... Okay, never mind, you take damage.
Yep, it's going to be really, really hurt.
Not if I roll very low. 15.
Okay. Ow.
And it is poison damage.
Okay. Sadly, I have nothing against poison. I don't. That's okay. I get a turn though.
Yes, you get a turn. It is your turn. You're
Alright.
restrained, so I believe you
Yes,
have
yes,
disadvantage.
you get another shot to do 1 point of damage.
No, I can't even do that because I'm restrained, right?
No, restrained you can.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
you
can I
can
do?
attack, you just have disadvantage attacking.
If you're causing you to roll a save, that doesn't affect it though.
Because it will be rolling a save.
Or you could probably try to escape.
True. What's the escape? Is it is an acrobatics check or athletics? Is that what it is?
It
DC
is
14.
escape. Let me check, it might be in a post strength or something. As far as grappling goes, your speed is 0. Restrained. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. And you have disadvantage on dex saves.
Uh-huh.
And escape is... No, I just want an escape roll.
It's probably athletics or acrobatics. I think normally.
So if I were to use the earthen grasp thing and restrain him, would he not be restraining me?
No, his grapple will end if you incapacitate it.
But not if I restrain him. Okay.
Right.
So we're just restraining each other is all we're doing.
It would
Okay.
cancel out the advantage and disadvantage, though.
Okay. Not useful. Okay. Nope, I will kill him. He's gonna get a catapult to the face.
So
I will-
escaping a grapple, just to get this out there, it is a strength athletics or dex acrobatics check contested by its strength athletics. or DC since it has one.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely not an option for me. So, yeah, I'm going to catapult him, and I will use my points to give him disadvantage on the save, so I don't have to. I will do on the just in case. I will do a line that's sort of. I think I can do it, right? Yeah, I can hit the other one too. So in case he does actually make it. So, but hopefully he won't. So I'm gonna like start it from like here, and it shoots out. So if he does happen to make it, then it'll hit the other one. But hopefully he does not. Hopefully he fails. So
What kind of save is it?
it's this. And it'll be
Dex save.
At a disadvantage.
He gets a 4.
He takes 30. Eat it.
Holy cow.
I'm not dying to a plant.
It is still up.
Oh, of course it is. Okay. Let me go, stupid.
Oh, that didn't mean to post that in there. I was trying to bring up the list.
We're gonna not read it then.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know what the Ring of Wonder does. Appreciate it.
Now Fixer wants it more than ever.
No, you really don't.
What could go wrong? Nothing. Exactly. It'd be a great idea.
Artist seems terrified of that ring, even though he keeps using it.
Well, yes. All right, Twillin, you're up and grappled.
Okay.
Oh, does he take the damage?
Yeah, probably,
Yes.
right?
Yep, let me roll it. $16.
Okay.
I bet they're immune to poison, so breathing on one of these things ain't going to do squat.
You're probably right.
It might make
Okay.
Nexus feel good or not.
Thanks.
There we go. Twillin, as a bonus action, casts Shillelagh on his staff and then turns into an ape.
Okay.
Okay.
Ears, you are up.
Well, since this one is up, I think we need to take care of it first. So, 1 sec. Ears is actually going to, since it already has a couple of people next to it, hop over here and take his rapier and stab it. Rapier, where did you go? There it is. So that's advantage from flanking. Team up bonus.
Yes.
Right? Okay. 23. And if that hits, that's 19 damage.
Is he still up?
Yes.
Man, good lord.
Then Ears is going to use the disengage action, and as Tempting is going up this way sounds, he's going to go this way. Maybe like over here.
Alright,
Okay.
Zaka is up. She is going to go after this one since nobody is yet. And with her scimitar, she gets to make 2 attacks. She's going to hit for 9. And then again for 8. Thrak, you're up.
Oh wait, that's a rock, isn't it?
Stand on the rock and beat him up. That's fine.
Well, can I get up the rock and hit it?
Climb on the rock and just Geronimo weapon first.
Sounds amazing.
Right? Yeah, it sounds awesome. I just need to find out if I can even get up the rock and attack in the same round.
The DM will tell you if that's a no.
You want to
Hence
climb
my
up
question.
this rock?
That rock, right?
Yes. Yes, that rock.
I mean, you can go past Dragonbait and get into that square there. Or you can go around this rock and get there.
So the answer was no. So I'll go past Dragon Bait and hit.
Alright.
Bonus action to activate my sword.
Thank goodness for flanking.
Yep. So that'll be 21 points of damage. And I am going, if that thing still looks healthy, I'm going to Divine Smite it.
I think you have to choose that at the
I
moment.
can choose to hit.
But I will
Nope,
save you
Divine
it. It
Strike.
dies.
Oh. I get to choose it after I confirm a hit. Because if I choose it before,
Right, after you
nobody
confirm a
ever hit
hit,
anything
but
with Divine Smite.
after you confirm a hit, but not after you know what the result of the damage is.
Oh no, I was just saying if it still looked healthy when I ran up to it, not.
No.
Yay,
like
I'm free.
Woohoo!
You're free. Alright. Fixer, you are up.
Well, ran into a slight thing with the Eberron's new expansion thing. All the artificer powers or all the artificer spells that exist are no longer on my character sheet, so that made things difficult. So I'm just going to have to move up there and use my scimitar and hack at it without any sort of special effects.
If you look it up in the compendium, you might be able to just, well.
I don't remember what it's called. I just remember I had it. I think it just added like a d6 of environmental, typed damage to a strike. I was going to say if fire worked. Being a plant.
Wait,
no, that
damage, not the attack.
Oh, vulnerability to fire is reasonable for plants.
Oh, wrong tab. There we go.
All right, 14 does hit.
10
Hooray.
damage. While I use my oversized machete.
Artis goes next, and he curses. Oh, get out of the... And he steps up and raises his hand that has the ring on it, does a gesture and clenches his fist, and let's see here.
Did he seem to be arguing with the ring?
No.
I think he got mad that somebody got in his way of what he was going to.
Yeah, so right there, a spectral, somewhat spectral, translucent fist of ice appears. And from where he is, Artis makes a punching motion, and the fist punches the vine. So he makes a melee attack. I will roll this, but it's only at +5 instead of 8. But it's going to hit anyway. And okay. And as the fist punches it, it seems to kind of freeze bits of the plant and stuff, but the vine seems to shrug off the cold, sadly. Alright, this one is up again. It can only constrict one target at a time. So it is going to attack Twillin again. For 11 but bludgeoning. And you remain grappled.
I'm still an ape.
Okay. Taban is up.
I don't think he can reach that one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's got a double move to get over there. He will, just to at least give them advantage when they're hitting it. So he'll do a double move and get over there.
Okay. And Dragon Bait. He cannot either, but he will also get up into range. Nexus, you're up.
Well, that one was painful. I will. This one takes a lot of damage. I will catapult that one. Wait, can I do it actually? And crowd it around it. Wait, is it only enemies or creatures? I think it's creatures. Yeah, okay. That would be bad.
Well, I could probably go this way.
Yes, I can do it that way and not hit anybody, right? Okay. Yeah, we'll catapult him again. We'll just do level 3 this time though. Or level 1, sorry. That's what I meant to say. So he's making still good decent damage. Rolling good on the damage. Let's see if he can fail the save, please.
All right, deck save.
Yep. Okay.
Does it take
So
half?
No, that's the only curse of this.
Oh,
It's all or nothing. I failed save. Wait.
also you need to move around the rock too.
Oh yeah, sorry, I meant to move. Yeah, it's because it hits. It'll hit continue to go and hit multiple targets, so it doesn't get the extra damage. So
okay.
Right there.
Is that it?
Yeah,
All right, Twillin, start of your turn. 19 poison damage.
Okay, so 11 goes through. I turn back into a gnome again.
You can turn into something that's resistant to poison.
I wish there was a creature that was basic that could do that, but nope.
Dang it.
Okay.
Skill.
Okay.
Smush it.
No, I'm not sure actually. Yeah, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on myself. Okay. I heal myself for 14.
All right. Ears, you are up.
Ears is gonna go. Whoops. Is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here, and stab it with the rapier. Stabby, stabby. 23 should hit for 16 damage.
Yes.
And doesn't seem to care.
It takes damage.
I mean, it doesn't seem to attack anybody once it gets a hold of someone, so
Right.
ears will just stay there rather than do other things. Actually, can use cunning action to dodge. Just for the heck of it. No. Okay.
All right. Azaka is going to get 2 attacks. With advantage this time.
Do it.
21 for 7. And 21 for 11.
Those rolls are only going to you, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Hers go only to me because she's a were-tiger, and it gives that away too early if they go public. But you guys know now, so. Actually, I might be able to change that.
Man, Twillin has soaked a lot of damage.
Yeah. It's one of the specialties.
I thought I had a way for you to get out of there, but the poison doesn't have an attack roll associated with it, so I can't have it let you go.
All right. I fixed her.
Problem is he doesn't have enough hit points to actually do anything during his turn. He has to pretty much save his ass every time.
We'll take it out soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. Yeah. In fact,
Fire
Quillen's
the
probably like,
bush,
help,
fixer."
help!
All right, everybody.
Oh, I could have used that. Oh, never mind.
We're gonna gang up on the vine here.
Yeah, Quillen could probably survive another attack, so even if you miss, just not until his next turn.
Thrak, you are up.
Okay, only thing I can do this turn is to double move. So I'm going to go around the rock through where Nexus is, and then just move up diagonally for my for my action. I will move, and that will put me there.
Fixer, you are up.
I'm going to try the tried and true method of hitting it with my sword.
You know, since it's a vine, I'm
Oh, that's not what I
expecting
wanted.
it to be vulnerable to
I forgot I was looking at that.
slashing damage.
15 for 7.
7 is going to hurt it, but it's still alive. Artist.
Come on, artist.
He is going to make another punching motion with the fist as a bonus action. So this will only be +5, so a 15 still hits. For
Nice.
9 damage.
Oh.
But then since he has his dagger drawn, he is going to move up to the place because the fist doesn't take a spot. And he's going to stab at it with this steely knife.
There we go.
21
Yeah.
for 8 damage. And the vines release Twillin and go slack.
Uh-huh.
Oof.
Finally. Well, that was interesting.
Ow! Did I say ow?
Yes.
Ow!
I guess
Yeah.
I think I can speak for all of us when I think I hate this place.
Oh, it's fine up until now.
Stupid plants.
It's,
Giant
Can we
rocks,
take
zombie
a little bit of a break here?
Yes, a rest would be in order.
This rock looks really comfy.
I don't know. I think of all the things we've run across, it's giant crocs, zombie monkeys, undead, goblin things standing 3 high. I'm pretty sure this place is not very people friendly. I prefer the city. At least you know when people are trying to hurt you there.
Yeah.
All right. Nearby.
It's a perfect place to camp.
Actually, you were
Nearby.
working towards a place to kind of rest for a while. But nearby in the bushes is a dead body that seems to have strangulation marks on it, as though it was held in place by an assassin vine and strangled to death.
Mm.
And
Mm.
it has on him.
I honestly just want to know how.
How
How
what?
the hell do you get this deep in the jungle all by yourself and not get killed by something other than a vine?
Well, this is just the last of the party, or one of the party, right?
You don't have to outrun the
Maybe they
bear.
weren't
You
by.
have to outrun your best friend.
Maybe they weren't. Maybe they weren't by themselves, right? Maybe they were the
Right.
one that was left behind.
Mm-hmm.
You drew the short straw.
Oh, yeah. Or the long vine.
Yes. So on him he's got what? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm finding the table. All right, there it is.
Wand of healing. 3 pounds of bandages.
So it's got a pack, and in the pack is a 2-person tent.
Okay.
Four explorer packs nearby. It looks like they were bundled up and set down at some point. And the body has a quarterstaff that's very finely engraved.
Wait a minute, didn't we find one of these earlier?
Where's the other 3/4?
You
No,
mean
a
this?
finely engraved quarterstaff.
Yeah,
Did we find
we
one?
found one on the other continent thingy. Back where we started.
No.
Besides, I don't know if this one's magic or not yet.
True.
Who can tell?
Nexus.
Yes.
Probably.
Sure.
I mean, I could try. Well, I could do is try an Arcana thing, check with it, but other than that, I don't have anything.
Yeah. What kind of object is it again?
It is a quarterstaff.
Oh. Does it look cool?
Fancy looking.
It does look cool.
Oh, yes.
It no, that was the last one. It is warm to the touch. It is banded in black iron that have sigils of flames covering the surface of the whole quarterstaff. And when you kind of hold it to the light, it is gives off shades of red and orange.
Fire.
Interesting. Yeah, it does seem to be fire related. Sure, let's do I guess we'll start with detect magic on it. Don't have a way of identifying as of yet. So we will do that and see what I get.
Can we identify it as we rest?
Yes, you may.
A short rest, one
So
of
you
us
may
can check it out.
take a short rest.
Right, that was the plan anyway.
Yeah,
Yep.
It was.
So the quarterstaff is a vicious quarterstaff. It is a magical weapon, but it doesn't have any pluses to hit. Instead, if you crit with it, it does an extra 7 damage. Also, it seems to have an additional property to it. And it seems to never get dirty.
So I could dip it in mud and the mud just kind of falls over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Interesting.
And the cache and the explorers packs are thanks to a donation in Twitch.
Oh,
cool.
nice. All right. So let's see. Does anyone actually use a quarterstaff to hit with?
12.
I do, but the thing I'd be wondering is whether the vicious would apply if I use Shillelagh or not.
Should.
Can
Any
you
reason why it
cast
wouldn't?
Shillelagh on a magical weapon, on a magical staff? I don't.
Well, any staff or club.
So it doesn't
should.
actually say non-magical. Then yeah, it should. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Here, let me show you the spell.
Yeah, the weapon also becomes magical if it isn't already, so it doesn't
Oh,
override
okay.
that.
Yep. So yeah, you can use it.
Cool.
For the duration, you use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for attack and damage rolls.
Nice. Nice upgrade.
And what is quarterstaff normally for damage?
1d6.
Looks like, yeah,
So
1d6 versatile, 1d8.
So when you cast Shillelagh, it becomes 1d8.
Cool.
I wonder if you use it.
If the vicious also
1d10.
applies, if the vicious still applies, that's pretty nice boost.
Yep.
Actually.
So on a crit, it will do that 7 extra.
Cool.
Nice.
So, am I going to be taking it for now?
Yes.
I have
Yeah.
the scimitar.
Okay.
Artist Simber does
Yeah.
not want it. Dragonbait does not want it. Azaka does not want it.
Okay. I will add it.
Ears does not want it.
Yeah, I don't hit with a staff, so I don't. I don't do melee. But well, I have the staff of
Ears.
defense, but
Well,
No.
Ears is happy with his rapier.
Yeah.
For now.
Alright, so the next 4 days happen without event. Just to get you over here, let me do this.
oh, cool. That means I'm all healed up and I don't have to worry.
You do pass more undead in the area, and not a lot of them, just a few. And other things that look like they've been eaten on and stuff like that.
Sorry, so what day was this?
This is the next 4 days.
So 27 then?
Yes. And
Can we take a brief break?
yes.
A couple minutes?
You know, we only have about 20 minutes left.
Oh, then don't worry about it. No problem.
Yeah, sorry, I can't do 2 in the morning.
No, that's fine.
No
Yeah, I
apologies
was
needed.
also thinking about a break and then realized, oh wait.
Okay, so that's where we're moved at this point to that.
Yes.
Oh, we're to that spot that we were looking toward.
Yes.
Oh.
Alright. So as you are approaching, up in the distance you see a crumbling ziggurat. A massive brick and stone ziggurat rise from the jungle. 2 staircases angle up and across the front face, one from the right, one from the left, to meet at a landing on the second level, which is 30 feet above your heads. The same layout repeats on the second level and the third level, but each successive layer doesn't stretch as high. So you're on ground layer, so the next layer up is 30 feet high. The one up above that is 20 feet, I believe, and then 10 feet. So each layer on top gets progressively shorter. The jungle encroaches right up to and onto this ancient structure. The first flights of steps are choked with creepers, tree roots, and flowering vines. At one point, it might have been surrounded by a city long ago, but there's just jungle around it now. And if you need a crude sketch, I can do so.
What day is it, by the way?
27th day.
Oh, okay, we skipped a bunch.
Yes.
Yep.
So this won't be to scale. Do you guys see this map? Do I need to put tokens on it?
I see it.
I didn't see it.
Okay. So it's kind of like that. I mean, there's obviously a landing once you get to the top before the next level starts, but you have stairs. Oops, I didn't turn on the line. S is for stairs. So you have one set of stairs on the left coming up close, angling towards the center. And then once you get to the other landing above, there's another set of stairs that go up to the third floor. And then at the top of the third floor, there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and then a building. All right. So not to scale, but that's a rough description of it.
So 2 landings and then a building.
3 landings, and then the building is on the 3rd landing.
No, okay, I was counting the building as the last landing. Okay.
Yeah. So the steps from the ground to the first level are 50 feet long, but only rise 30 feet. There's a tangle of vines, roots, and creepers all along the steps, and even on the outside of the ziggurat itself. And Azaka looks at it. This is Orolunga.
Oh,
Mines, that couldn't possibly be an issue.
impressive place.
It's a ruin.
Do we have to announce ourselves?
She is at the top, but I cannot go. This place only lets you enter once.
Once.
Oh,
Interesting. Are there challenges on the way up that we need to be concerned of?
Yes, but it was not like this when I came last, so I do not know what they are.
What do you mean? What difference is there?
The vines were not here last time.
If one of those things grabs me again.
Just set it all on fire.
Once, huh? So
Let's
once we go up
approach-
there. Question: when we find her, do we get like one question? How exactly does this work?
If you find her, she will let you know.
All right.
Alright, so who is doing what?
I guess walking up to the base of the ziggurat.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Mhm.
I guess the right hand stair.
Yeah, probably the.
Alright, so I'm
Yeah,
going to move
well-
the tokens downward. If you are approaching, move your token up. And once you start, put it into the square to signify. That way I know who's doing what.
Yeah, someone go up there and poke those vines.
Consider them poked.
Taban
Group
pokes
strong
vines.
token. That was Tabana.
Oh.
Twelve. Yeah, Swillen will gently use his staff to try to push vines out of the way.
They are very tangled, and it seems like if you get some out of the way, others are just there, or they kind of come back into place.
Hello? Anybody there?
There is no answer.
All right.
Hmm.
Does it look like a snake could get easily through the vines?
Maybe.
I mean, would be iffy about it? I mean, are there gaps big enough for a snake to slither through?
Not obvious gaps, no. But you can
Okay.
try.
No, unless I see I can do it. Okay, Twillin will go off to the side of the ziggurat and see if there's another clearer way up.
Doesn't seem to be.
All right. Guess we have to do that.
And all parts, the stairs and the non-stair part, is covered in
Yes.
vines, right?
Doesn't look like they want us to go there.
How well does a +1 scimitar act as a machete? And
It
my way
acts very well. You can lay into it and chop huge chunks of vines out there, but as soon as they fall away, they regrow.
Oh, one of
Maybe
those.
cauterizing them will help.
This is like this. This is like that thing that big people do in cities. What's that thing where they do things to their doors to stop them from opening and closing? Locks. It's like locks.
Yeah,
I
I
try
suppose.
picking the lock with my flaming sword.
Same
It could
thing.
be super effective.
Twillin, are
What?
the vines dangerous in any way?
I don't know. I mean, Joe, does my herbology help me tell if they can poison us and stuff?
They don't look poisonous. You do seem to see some thorns and stuff.
They don't look pleasant to go through. They look like bramble. Maybe the flowers will release pollen and maybe drive you insane. I don't know.
No. No, I wish we would have gone back to that other place and gotten the flying ability. We just fly up there. That would have been easy.
We could always just burn it with fire.
As I
Well,
said, I will attempt to pick the lock with fire.
Same thing happens. You
yeah, that's what I
cut
figured.
flaming chunks of vines away, and as soon as you kind of clear a path, they regrow.
I want to look
Maybe
around,
Pierce
see
runs
if
really fast as we cut. He'll get to the top.
What
Yours
if we
is
try
looking around?
climbing them?
yeah, to see if there's any sort of foot traffic.
There doesn't seem to be. This place is very heavily overgrown, even in the area outside and approaching the ziggurat.
I'll try
I think-
climbing on the vines. See if I can climb up.
Up the stairs or on the side of the wall?
No, I'll use the vines to pull myself up.
Okay.
So up the side of the wall, just crawl up the side of the wall, crawl.
All right.
Using the vines as handholds.
So you start grabbing the vines and pulling yourself up the wall, which is a 30-foot wall. And you get about 5 feet off the ground when the vines seem to start loosening in whatever they're holding on to, so that you're not making any progress that way.
Okay, I get off the vine.
So wait, what did the vines do?
They loosened up and stopped being a
A
grip
handhold.
thing.
Yeah, but I doubt I could actually like back up into the jungle at all. They re-tighten or something.
If you really want to try, I can cast Spider Climb on you.
Well, I'm
We
gonna
have
try climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the rope of climbing.
might
Maybe it can attach
I
itself.
might just be
like
too heavy.
No, whoever's there doesn't want you there.
Well, I'm gonna try climbing, but I don't depend just on the vines to climb because I can just climb the wall
Mm-hmm.
if the vines start giving way.
All right. Give me an athletics roll.
Wait, you said there was no clear wall.
Well, I'm guessing if I go up to it and reach through the vines, I could. They're athletics. I don't
Yeah.
like athletics.
Okay.
But let's try.
I mean, when I looked around the walls, I was looking for a clear place that had no vines.
No, I don't think. I think all of it has vines. It's just
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
reach
So
past them to the wall.
you get to the wall and you can try to squeeze past the vines and start to try to climb. But every foot of distance you are climbing, you climb the first foot and get scratched for a point of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second foot, you get
Oh.
scratched for a point of damage.
I'll stop after the first one, really.
30
So-
feet would be cool.
So how many feet up are you looking at?
30
Uh,
feet.
30
It's
feet up for the first landing.
30 feet up, 50 feet of stairs. And did this go through? No.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna
All
kill
right.
you.
Fixer, give me a perception check.
this can't go terribly. $12.
All right. You see a. Let's see, is Fixer the one? No, Nexus is the one that saw it. You see off to the side, since you are over there on that left, by that left stairway anyway, a very small, say 6-inch. Let me see. How tall are these guys? Yeah, about 6-inch. It almost looks like an animated doll with a strange white mask. And this one's actually a little taller. It's almost a foot tall. The mask resembles a triceratops' head, and it is carrying a large purple and orange orchid. After a moment, it charges up the steps, and for each step it takes, the vines kind of part for each footstep and reclose as soon as that footstep leaves. And it makes it up to the top landing and out of sight.
If I look around, do I see anything that looks like that plant?
Yes. You see one over into the jungle.
I will go over and pick said plant.
So everybody watches Fixer go over into the jungle and pick a plant.
I
And I'm
go
rolling
over and
up
look at what he's
directly.
picking.
We'll go back over the steps. Did the same thing happen?
He picked a strange purple and orange orchid.
Huh.
Are you going up the steps?
So,
Yep.
The same thing happens. Each footstep you go through, the vines kind of part as your foot lands and then reclose as your foot leaves.
Oh,
We need the right key.
does that plant have any more buds?
That one, no. But you are
look around.
proficient in nature?
Yeah.
Alright, so you can
As am I.
spend, between the two of you, about 15 minutes getting enough plants for everybody.
Okay.
Keep in mind,
Can
I
he
can
just
make
toss his down once he's up there?
Hold on, what?
I can make a bud flower, so I don't need to like get a mature flower
No,
right
each
away.
flower has one. You don't find any buds.
Okay. So 15 minutes. Okay.
Now, what were
As
you
long as
asking
he's up
about?
there, can't he just toss his down and somebody else use it? Just a thought.
Maybe.
Alright.
Or the
wanna do
vines
that?
don't need him.
No.
I guess if the vines are not clear up there, then maybe not. But I
Alright,
can't
so
hear from here.
Fixer, are you going to wait around, or I can whisper this to you and you have 15 minutes to decide?
I would probably walk up and probably wait on that front landing, making sure
Okay.
it actually worked.
So you notice while you're waiting for them to arrive, the steps from level 1 to 2 are 33 feet long and rise a total of 20 feet. The stone on the steps is crumbling from age and decay. So 15 minutes later, everybody has a plant, and
What?
you climb up easily.
and the fixers just stopped at the first landing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
And
everything
then
okay?
these are what that thing looked like.
Uh-huh.
That's what was rifling through Nexus's pack that one night.
Ah, yeah.
I was wondering about that, except I didn't see him technically.
So we're all up there now? Or-
Yep, you're all up there now.
So crumbly steps up from here, right? So
Yes,
do they
crumbly
look like they
steps.
would support us?
Not really, not easily anyway.
Well, taking a clue from the first step, is there any gravel or special looking rocks on this landing?
No.
Hmm.
You think if you're careful, you might be able to get up the gravel. The crumbly steps.
Careful.
No.
Well, wait. Didn't the little dude got up with no problem?
He got up
Yeah,
to the
but he's a
first
little
landing.
dude.
Oh,
And
no,
you don't see
like,
him anymore.
oh,
Poof.
I will just kind of take a couple careful steps. See if if I can start making my way up.
The first few steps are fine, but after the third or fourth step, your kind of foot sinks into the gravel and crumbles, dislodging a whole bunch, and you slide down with the gravel. Although you notice that there's never any new gravel on that landing.
Rope of climbing.
Rope of climbing.
Rope of climbing.
If we snake the rope of climbing up, can it attach itself somewhere?
You send the rope of climbing up looking for something to attach to?
Yep.
And it doesn't seem to have anything to attach to. Thrak, you make me a perception check.
Okay.
Well, this is where we all die.
I was going to suggest we just start spreading out on the landing and looking for anything unusual.
10 is easy. Thrak, you see another one of those creatures. Well, you didn't see the first one, but you see this one. Its mask resembles a chameleon's head. It has in one hand an orange and purple orchid, and in the other hand it has a red parrot feather. And it sees you, kind of gives a little leap of startlement or surprise, and runs up the gravel steps.
Okay, does that mean anything? Now we need a red feather?
Parrot feather.
Quick tool and turn to a parrot. The red one preferably.
Start yanking your.
You are not.
We are not
feathers
plucking
out of my
the
tail.
druid.
Yep.
Look, that's
Right.
actually an amazing idea.
I'll look
Do you
around
see
for
any
a
red
red parrot.
After a few minutes, you start to see red parrot feathers on this landing, and you don't remember seeing them before this.
Oh,
I
okay.
shall pick up a red parrot feather and be like, one of these.
Okay. So with an orange orchid in one, keeping your flower in one hand and a parrot feather in the other, you guys can get up to the third landing.
Hooray.
Where are we going to hold it something next? Our teeth?
All right. So
All
this
I
last
actually
set of
have
steps.
chainmail, so I can just like put the feather in my link, and I can make my armor look pretty.
This last set of steps is 20 feet long, rise a total of 12 feet, and these stairs are in excellent condition, but covered with swarms of venomous snakes and poisonous snakes.
Uh-oh.
Everybody look for one of those little guys.
Yeah, we'll see how they get up first.
Oh,
Indeed.
could grab shield. He won't be careful getting bit. We just ride him to the top.
All right, so you're waiting around looking because the steps are, they're covered with snakes. And after a few moments, all of you see a third Twinga standing at the base of the steps. You're kind of looking back and forth, and then you look back over to the side, and there he is. This one has a mask that resembles a mongoose's face. It has a red parrot feather in one hand and an orange and purple orchid in the other hand. And at the bottom step, it walks over to one of the snakes and whacks it in the head with its orchid, which makes the snake very mad. And when the snake rears up to bite him, it strokes the side of the snake with the parrot feather and seems to calm it down.
What the hell are you doing?
Then it lies down on its stomach, facing the snake. The snake crawls through the mouth of the mask and disappears. And then the Twinga, like a snake, slithers up the steps. And all the other snakes leave it alone.
Okay, that was just disturbing.
Yeah,
Okay, I can't do that.
I'll
even
try.
for Twillin, that's awkward.
I'm resistant to poison. If one of these things tries to kill me, it'll be interesting.
You gonna go for it first? Go for it.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Yeah.
All right.
So whack it with the orchid, stroke it with the feather, lay down, and open my mouth.
Yep.
All right.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Okay. Now this is where I die.
And
Well,
you're
don't
not
worry,
evil,
I'll try
are you?
after you.
And I'm making this a choking hazard.
Oh.
Never mind, natural 20.
All right. It is very disturbing swallowing this snake, but once you do, it kind of feels weird, but you can slither up like a snake up the steps, and they leave you alone.
Okay.
Oh, jeez. I don't.
I have
Oh.
returned to my roots, apparently. I wasn't bored of the dragons, I was bored of the snake.
All right. Okay. I guess this is what we have to do. Oh, this is
Also, I figured
not
since I
gonna-
have the largest mouth.
Why
Dixon
not?
takes out his book and just starts making notes because no one will believe this, but he's going to write it down anyway.
The one time we need photographic evidence of this shit.
Artist Simber is next. He kind of quickly whacks a snake and strokes it with the feather and lays down and swallows it. And he
Yeah.
slithers up.
Yeah, I'll go too. Although I am tempted to turn into a mongoose first.
That will be the most amusing thing. Watching a mongoose do a dance with a feather and an orchid.
Can't you just turn into a snake like them, and they might not bother you?
I don't think that'll work
Who knows?
because this is not like they're not behaving normally.
So Dragonbait will wait till the end because he gives everybody a saving throw bonus.
Oh,
Oh, does
So
he?
you-
Good
oh,
plan.
no, it's magic. Yeah, magic.
Alright.
This is magic. So
I'm
everybody that's
gonna.
going, give me a con save.
Say
5.
Okay.
Woo!
You have a
Oh.
out of 15.
Well, actually, Twillin would have had advantage, so he would have had 15.
I was going to be afraid if the robot was the one that actually failed.
Oh,
Oh, you get advantage.
nope,
I'm
it
gonna-
is.
All right. Even with the help, ears, you fail the saving throw.
Woo!
The cat is
Oh.
afraid of the snake.
All right. So this
Wait,
snake.
are the snakes only on the
The
stairs or
snake
in the walls?
just looks at his mouth and is like, I don't know where that's been.
The snakes are only on the stairs.
Oh, okay. So I could just climb up, huh?
You can, but
I
hold
guess
on.
at this point, I get a mouthful of snake.
All right. So this is psychic damage. 18 psychic
Ooh,
damage.
holy crap! I'm not feeling well. And this is from.
Not digesting the snake very well.
Mhm.
You may try again if you wish.
I'm gonna try climbing up the side, or
Dragonbait
yeah.
smells like ham. You smell ham at the moment when he realizes that you react that way. All right, so trying to climb the side of the wall. It looks like you climb up. It's only a 12 feet climb, but you never seem to get any closer to the top.
Oh boy. Did all the healers go upstairs already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Dragonbait can't heal you.
I guess maybe I need one of those potions then. Because I'm down to 8. So even that might not help.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
There's more than one.
Yeah.
Actually, what's the range in the healing spell? It's more than 12 feet.
It's touch, unfortunately.
Yeah, cure wounds is touch.
There is an exception to that rule, but I don't think anybody is of that exception, so.
Yeah, special feats can give you a slight range to it.
Alright. I guess if there's no better plan, I'll drink a potion. Or 2.
What if we
Can I
drop
reach-
down the rope?
Can I reach into my pouch and then out of his pouch to touch him?
No.
What if we
However-
both stick our hands in the pouch?
When you when you pull out a potion, Dragon Bait pulls one out for you.
Okay.
It's a slightly brighter, more vibrant color.
Oh.
And
Then I tell him, well, save it for if I have a problem. And I
he
try it
nods.
again. All right, let's try that again.
You got this, ears.
Hmm?
You got this.
All right, so another con save.
Yep. 12.
12 is good enough.
Woo!
All right.
All right, you slither up.
2 2s.
Well, yeah. So
And
rolling
then
1.
He will do his.
Oh,
Did you get advantage?
Yeah, he gets advantage too.
Oh, good.
So he's good.
So he climbs up too. All right. So up at the top, you see the shrine atop the ziggurat is a simple rectangular structure of brick. The outside walls are decorated with labyrinth symbols of Ubtao. And if anybody questions that, Azaka knows they're of Ubtao. Beyond the open doorway is a barren, dusty room. Who has passive perceptions of 13 or higher?
Yo.
Almost everybody.
Okay. So you detect the faint scent aroma of incense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So at this point, what do you guys do with your flower and or feather?
Keep them? Because we still have to go our way down. That's crazy.
Sniff
is there
the flower.
like a box or like something to set them in?
No.
Smell the flower.
Smells like an orchid.
Wait for one of the creatures to run by and see what that, because that's been the theme.
Okay,
No
little guys
creature
react.
appears.
Oh,
Okay. Hold my breath and try walking into the room.
All right. You walk into the room.
Yeah.
Do I need to breathe? That's actually a good question.
What about everybody else?
I watch to see what happens to Twillin.
I don't need to breathe. I will walk into the room.
Either just trolling.
Let's see here.
Although this is probably technically cheating.
Those of you on the outside, as Twillin and then Fixer walk in, you don't see them anymore.
We vanish.
I'm gonna put my flower and what's it into the pouch.
Okay.
And then walk in.
See, this is the magical pouch.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who else?
I will wait a few moments to see if they walk out or anything like that. But if they don't,
Actually, that is a good point. If I'm safely on the other side and can go back and actually no, you can only enter once. Never mind. I'm not going back out.
I guess we have to go in.
If I'm safe, I put a note in the pouch. But whether or not anybody checks it, I don't know.
Oh, we should have thought of that. Yeah. No, things we can use for that later. Okay.
You check
You
the
know what?
pouch and you find a frog.
Here, I will I will answer the note to you when I get in.
There's no note in your pouch.
Oh.
There you go.
You check the pouch and find a frog.
Does he find my flower and orchid? I take the frog out if there's a pouch in there. I mean, if there's a frog in there, I don't want it to eat my
Yeah.
orchid.
No, you hold on.
Oh.
Everybody has to
Okay.
decide before we proceed. That's why there's no note, because it hasn't happened yet.
Wait, but there's a frog in there.
Yeah, the frog's been in there.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about All right. I'm just gonna go in.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's do this. I got this.
And Thrak, I think you're the last one.
Yeah, I guess I will proceed.
Okay. So you all proceed. Dragonbait and Artist Simber will walk in after you. All right. Everybody else, I will get to you in a moment. Ears, when you walk in, not carrying your flower or feather in your room, you see a empty. The shrine is empty, and you are alone in there. You turn around and you can't see outward. You can't see your companions out there, but nothing is in here.
And I walk back out.
Yeah, you can walk back out. They're not out there either. It also seems like it's, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 minutes later.
I'll take the flower and the feather and try to walk in.
Okay, nothing changes.
Okay.
All right, the others, you are also in this shrine. However, you are in it as it was centuries ago. Hanging lamps illuminate the room. Incense burners fill it with exotic scents and curling smoke. Cushions and reed mats cover the floor. Pots of blooming flowers line the plastered walls, and singing birds flit from plant to plant. An immense snake with iridescent scales rests in a heap of cushions opposite the doorway. It rises slowly to a height of 5 feet, staring directly into your eyes, one after the other. As it moves, its face is remarkably human-like, and its tongue flicks before it speaks. I am Saja Nbasa. What do you seek in this ancient place? Speak truly, for I hear your
You're
hearts.
really pretty.
Hey, I'm just glad she ain't pissed we ate her kids, okay?
Do you want to do the questioning now, or save this for next time?
Yeah, it's already 12. I'm assuming some people.
Twilla's gonna ask if he can touch the scales of her scales.
She nods.
And he's gonna go up and stroke it. Ooh.
Well,
Boy, getting all creepy
now
with her now.
can become an ancient snake lady
She's
thing.
she's beautiful.
Oh, I'm just saying, as a druid, now you can assume that form. Bravo.
And while you're touching her scales and everybody's there, Artist Simber walks up, kneels, and bows his head. Oh, Saja Nbaza, may I call you? What has happened to the city of Mesro? And she looks at him, gives him a long moment. Mesro won't return as long as Rasnsi lives.
Mesro won't return as long as Ross and C live. Or something like that.
Say no
This
more.
is not my question to her. What the is Mesro where we're trying to get to?
No, that was his thing. That was his question. Remember?
Okay. I was like, did we get a city name for us?
So you want to hold off on your guys' question for next time?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Because we're just going to forget the answers and then it'll be like, oh.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You got here, so let's do. Let me get my calculator out.
We walked. We got attacked by some vines. We had to eat some snakes alive. Fun day.
I mean, we've been in this jungle long enough. Is there really some kind of creature or anything that we haven't run across that's tried to eat us?
Sadly,
Has tried to eat us, or if it was given the opportunity, would have eaten us.
yeah.
The cannibals.
The Twingos
Cannibals?
didn't.
The giant alligator, and there was a T-Rex that we avoided.
There were also those dinosaur-like things that were like a herd. Remember when we were lost and
I
wandering
don't know.
around?
I don't know if they were going to eat us or if they were running from that T-Rex.
All right, everybody.
No, we encountered them and they were peaceful. We went right through them. They had like young and stuff, and we didn't approach it.
Oh, not trying to eat us. Sorry.
Right.
I thought you
Yeah,
said.
I thought the question was, was there anything we had encountered in the jungle that didn't try to eat us?
Oh, I thought it was did try to eat us.
Oh, a lot of stuff has, but then that's how the jungle works, right?
Yeah, a lot of stuff
Nature,
will try to eat you.
Life.
Well, the
You know,
giant
cookies.
alligators are the first one I thought of because they actually did get a hold of somebody.
For this, everybody reset your experience to 6,500, which will put you at level 5.
Okay.
That's exactly.
So set experience to 6,500.
For
Level
defeating
5.
the assassin vines, passing the cannibals and not
Okay.
alerting them, getting to Orolunga and up the steps and meeting the Oracle, and presumably learning about your quest, which we will see next time if you actually ask the right questions.
Except Ears, who apparently, decided I don't want to carry these things around. Poor Ears. He's out of the.
No, it's kind of.
If they were in a
go ahead.
normal pouch, but the extra dimensional space interferes with it.
But it's kind of cool. Well, I posted into the chat, but because he would have gotten his backstory resolved to an extent. with
Oh
the question.
no! Now
So-
he can't resolve his backstory.
Yeah, because he doesn't know where his tribe is. He got basically stolen from it. So
Oh, that's the question he would have asked.
obviously,
Oh,
No, I mean, there's other oracles.
sure.
you can always come back up again. You just have to swallow the snake again.
I have a feeling it's not going to
I
work.
think this
Live
is a
long enough,
one-time
yeah.
thing. I don't think we're allowed to come
Yeah.
back in a few days and be like, "Hey, we're
No,
back.
no.
We didn't
There are
figure
other
this shit out that you answered."
There are other oracles in the world, and you can just survive long enough to cast Wish, and you can get his answer.
Yes.
We'll just have to find out the old-fashioned way
Oh, see.
by stabbing people until they tell them.
that works too.
That'll work too. That has advantages.
Have you tried to
What
find
do you know about me? Not good enough.
Just randomly stabbing people. Where's my tribe? And they're like, what? Who the hell are you? Ow, why are you stabbing me?
Very specific people.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, here's the question. Do I level myself up to Warlock?
No, you
Oh,
got to wait till you do a long rest anyway.
Well, it's fine. Whatever.
No, level up because you will have the benefit of a
Oh.
long rest here.
Oh, okay.
After you leave.
Yeah.
So not while you're in here, but we can get it done because it'll take effect when you leave.
well, now that we leveled up, I do get something called protection from poison. Could have helped earlier.
Now you do.
There goes level 5.
There's more assassin vines in the jungle, so.
Oh.
I will definitely not be trying to hide in the bushes again. Stupid.
Yeah, they're
Oh, I
they're
know
one of
how
those
to-
creatures that's indistinguishable. So until they move, they just look like plants.
Next time it's going to be a rock that's going to get you. You'll have no places left to hide.
I'm gonna hide behind this rock. It's a roper. Damn it!